What's up, world? What you getting into? You a bush babe? Or you home or on the road? Yo, world, what happened to the guy that played Black Panther? Hey, Andrea, how you doing, sweetie? I'm in Greensboro right now. You get cold and gas. Oh, oh, are you? You in Greensboro? That's all right. Hey, Miss TR, how was everybody this weekend? But he passed away so quick, world. I'm doing good. How you? I'm doing good, sweetie. How was your weekend? Mine was a long weekend. Unfortunately, we're losing my brother-in-law to COVID. He's in the hospital. Oh, really? He had been about. He was only like 43, right? He had colon cancer for 4 years. Wow. Oh, wow. Was he married? I haven't really had time to stop and really read an article yet. How was your weekend, Miss TR? What you got planned for this week, Andrea, for your page? I know, world. I lost my sister to it in '06. Trust me, I know what you mean. And when he was diagnosed with stage 3. Okay. What was he doing, Miss TR? Yeah, well, cancer ain't no joke. My sister, from the day she told me, she made it about 2 years from that point. It's amazing how some people can have it, go through and, continue to live years and years. And some, they just take them on out. We are interviewing my 22-year-old daughter, who is an entrepreneur and selling clothes. Okay, okay. When you gonna do that? My parents died from cancer, but God spared my life. Truly, indeed, you went through cancer and COVID like a champ. True, indeed. Cancer is not something that runs really deep on either side of my family. That's why it was so shocking. But my sister to get it at the age she was as young as she was. And I understand some are more aggressive than others. Which day you doing the interview, Andrea? Oh, okay, I'll look at it in a minute. Hey, Jacinda, baby, how you doing? How was your weekend? Yeah, she did. She had metastatic breast cancer, Miss CR. They removed her half of her left breast and the left nose from under her arm. And it seemed that never really 100% healed all the way, but it just went all over. World said Rona took my car, but it didn't take my Miss TR. All right now, that's all right. Boy, you in that video about Rona taking your car. I said now he would decide to load a video. Actually, my brother-in-law is in the hospital now. They took him on Saturday. Well, his son-in-law had gotten COVID. He lived with his daughter and his son-in-law, and he was diagnosed with it last Tuesday. And he had, he's had prior health problems. One being the fact that he does have a history of having a stroke. And they said Saturday he fell there in the house, and they called EMTs and they came and they got him. They took him over to the hospital, and they said he stayed conscious till about midnight, and he's kind of, slowly went into a sleep, and he's still unconscious, unresponsive right now. And there's bleeding on the brain, and he is positive for COVID. So what they're thinking is the COVID brought on a massive stroke. Guess I wanna- Yeah, that's true, Miss TR. No, that is true. But I think she had it for a while before she had said anything. Being a single mom will make you suck up things, and because you feel like you're the only one there, and you feel like you got to keep going. How's your mom, Jacinda? I seen a video she uploaded. That looks so relaxing. Miss Tiara, what did they do about your grandson's schooling? Did they figure out something? Good. Shall I say hello? Miss TR, have they said anything about your grandson's schooling? Did they figure out something? Oh, my grandmother said he would do virtual classes. Okay, okay, good. You and your facial expression. Ah, I think that's the best right now. Should no child be in school. I think it was one. Which college was it? NC State. I think they were going home, packing them kids up, sending them back home. My husband have been crying about that NFL. Now, suppose the football players go out there and get sick. What y'all, what y'all fans gonna do? Then you gonna be in mourning. He's asleep now. He went to sleep about 4 a.m. He tried everything. Lord, phew. What actually makes him comfortable? What gets him to that point of going to sleep? 'Cause good Lord, you be having a time with that. Or have they thought about giving him something to help him go to sleep? She is so lucky to have you in her corner. He wakes up about the time school classes is over. Lord, because it seems like they need to give him help him to rest. I had a cousin, her son was ADHD, and that was a problem she had when he was little. Thank God he grown now, but she had a tough time. Him falling asleep that time of morning and stuff, and then she having to be on the job at 8 or 9. And him in school. They finally got him on something, and he did fine after that. I remember her husband bought him one of those. Remember those things that you could? I used to hate. I don't know. It looks like a leash and a collar and leash. Put around your arm and then put around children's arm. Her husband. She had to work one Saturday, and her husband had to keep him there at the house and by himself. And what he did, he put that on because he got sleepy. So thinking the sun wasn't going, go out of reach, or if he go too far, he'd be able to feel it. When he woke up, the sun had took it off of his arm, off of his own arm, and had put it up to the bed. And he was gone downstairs looking at TV. Her husband woke up. He was strapped to the bed. We laugh at him about that to this day. Yeah, I mean, even for her, cause she's working now, right? She can't, be up all the time for the night and be there for him and do like be as productive on the job as she's supposed to be and stuff. Have you tried the children's melatonin? Yeah, cause I think NYW. I think she gets her son to bed at a decent hour. I think now. I don't know. I don't recall having it. I don't recall asking her that question. Didn't work. Oh wow. And he doesn't get a lot of caffeine or sugar, right? Even if they give him something, just it ain't got to necessarily mean it's permanent. Just something to kind of reschedule, tree train his body or the mind actually when it comes to sleep. He did try to every child. Oh wow. Mm. I wonder how long we're gonna be in Greensboro. He's only about 30, 40 minutes from, if that many, maybe 30 minutes from me, depending on what part of Greensboro he's in. Well, my husband's on down here in another world anyway. It was he found out about his brother. I told him he has to be detox. Uh huh. Take use me and resign. I'm afraid to fall asleep before him. Right. Because you don't know what he might do. I mean, just fall asleep before any child that age, that time of morning. Children try everything. They get into everything. Now, when they did get him set straight, one thing about it, he would go to bed, but he was early to rise, and he like that to this day, and he 30. If 8 a.m. finds him awake, I'm shocked. And usually he's in bed by 9. Now, being grown. Hey, right now, I think everybody's anxiety is at an all-time high. I talked to D Cup. She said she made out good through the storm. Purple and them made out okay. Purple said it's a. She said if you go back like an hour away from her house, that's where you really start to see the damage being done. That was really done. You said I can do early. Okay. You said I can do early to rise if he goes to bed early. Right. Yeah, I was glad to hear. Lady Nika made out okay. It's getting ready to rain here. It's been cloudy all morning. It's only 73 degrees here. That is it. Yeah, that is great. But not if you forgot to turn the air off the night before. Or turn the air up. You wake up the next morning like popsicles. Be like, whoa, God. I see Lady C. Russell graduated this weekend. Oh, I'm just yawning. Hey, Zaya, how you doing, baby? Oh, okay, okay. I know Katrina tore us up good when it came through here. Hugo and Katrina, we won't forget them two ever. Hugo, we lost two in my hometown, and this girl I know she got blown up into a tree. She lived in a mobile home, and she, just call you. Yeah, you might peep out if you're having a storm or whatever. She peeped out and just sucked her and the door up around the tree. She hops on her ankle to this day. Zaya, are you connected with Mr. Yar? I think you have her. Zaya's been with us for a while. From over in Nadia's. You sound like my mama now. She's a child. Hmm. And with all that they had going on this weekend. Wow. Exactly. Exactly, Miss TR. That's what she does if you ask any questions. Mental capacity isn't where it should be. If we did that, it was dark. It was dark. I mean, but she already knew the storm was out there, and she knew she was in a mobile home. She should have tried peeping out the window. Well, okay, everybody. Like I said, I just jumped on to speak, see where everybody was. I'm dealing with my husband and with his brother being sick and losing his brother, so I'll be jumping on and off for the next few days unless things really, start to look up, and then I'll have more time on here. But y'all have a good day and keep networking. Continue to work on your hours. Be blessed.